Okay, I had a really good question from Justin, who's a member of the website. He's a fairly new golfer, but he's rapidly improving, and he had a question about on his takeaway. He notices that his left wrist is cupped a lot, and that his club face is really open. He's really working hard to keep that club face square a little bit longer, and I've got a great drill for that. I think I just got lucky along the way, sort of, maybe a little lucky, a little unlucky. I sliced my hand open about 8 years ago when I was preparing for US Open qualifying. I was changing my grips and I cut toward me, which was not smart, obviously, and I sliced my hand really bad. So I played one-handed for about 3 weeks. And what I learned was it was really difficult for me to control the club with my just my right hand if I had a lot of wrist roll on the backswing. So what I started doing was just kind of getting the sensation. I would kind of lean the grip up against my right hand and try to get the sensation that the grip worked back in this fashion, so that if the grip could be on a line with my right forearm, then I knew that I had control. I could feel control of it. If it started to work over my right forearm, the club got kind of sloppy and I had to roll it coming back through. So Justin and anybody else who's having some trouble staying connected with the right side, and they might be feeling a lot of roll or face rotation, and then they'll see that at the top of their backswing in a cupped left wrist or a really extremely cupped left wrist, you can go ahead and just set the club in your right hand, and you might see a little angle here between the right forearm and the shaft. And then as you're going back, as you're turning back, just try to get the sensation that your wrist only works, if it does hinge, it only hinges in this back plane. So it's just going back like this, rather than rolling with the bones in the forearm. It's just your wrist going back this way. And you'll notice when you do that, the club face will stay really square to its arc. So this can definitely help keep us on path with that face, with that center of gravity. When we if we make a couple rehearsal swings where we just set this angle here, go back and really feel like the right wrist is only hinging back. We can maybe even make a little half practice swing. And then going forward, we can go ahead and take our normal grip, and you'll feel, right after that drill, you'll feel right away that you've got a lot more control in your right hand. So a couple rehearsals, back and through, just feeling that the right hand's really in control. We put our left hand on. Now when we go back and through, you'll feel very much that you're in control of that right hand, and that puts you in control of the club face. So again, if you feel like you're getting too much left wrist cupping at the top of your backswing, or too much right arm rolling and too much of an open club face, which is causing you to have to flip and roll coming through, go ahead and just do that drill. Again, just set it in your right hand and get the awareness that as you go back, your right wrist is only moving in this direction rather than this direction. So the drill again is set it, turn back, feel that right wrist just going back, just going into extension backwards, and that'll keep the face square to the arc. And then turning through, you can just maintain that pressure that will keep the club face square. And then two-handed, set the same thing up, feel the same sensation. You can really feel a powerful and connected and secure and sturdy strike.